AIDS struggle. And of course, we have with us to talk about the minority community and the ability to be able to finance the struggle that has to do with AIDS and HIV in the minority community is Mr. Ron Crowder. And Mr. Crowder is the executive director as well as the founder of an organization called StreetWorks, as well as the leading advocate of individuals within the minority community to become involved in this whole struggle against AIDS. And of course, let me welcome you to the show this morning, Mr. Crowder.
Thank you, Dr. Haney.
And of course, Mr. Crowder, what we could do is to have you to give us some statements in reference to your background, your education, and how you became involved in this whole struggle against AIDS, and not only how you became involved, but how you have become, over the last several years, one of the leading advocates across the entire nation dealing with AIDS and HIV, and you're making a tremendous impression all over the nation, but especially here in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Yes, Dr. Haney. As you know, I'm a graduate of Tennessee State University in the business department. I guess I would say my life took on a little different perspective, and I got involved in alcohol and all of that, which resulted in myself becoming infected with HIV. And in 1997, I founded the agency because there was not a lot of services being brought to the minority community surrounding this topic of HIV and AIDS. So not only that, there wasn't a lot of people reaching out to those who was at greatest need for prevention and education, as well as care services for those people we deem hard to reach population, drug addicts, sex workers, crack addicted people, and those type people. So that's how we came about founding StreetWorks.
And of course, one of the problems that we're talking about here this morning, Ms. Crowder, has to do with the ability to really finance this whole struggle against this epidemic. And I think that it's not only we're dealing with the minority community, but I think in terms of just trying to finance it all across the world, in Africa and every other place, that there's not enough money coming in. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Well, Dr. Haney, as you know, with the current administration and with all of the other